The T7i's body remains the same as its predecessors, but it finally incorporates Canon's dual-pixel CMOS sensor, a 3-year-old technology with on-chip phase detection autofocus that's in almost all Canon's other interchangeable lens camera lines. But it's a current sensor and metering system, the same ones that are in the EOS 80D, but with an even newer image processing engine, Digic 7. Canon still uses an anti-aliasing filter, which blurs edges slightly, on its sensors. Nikon does not. So Nikon's shots look tons sharper than Canon's. And Canon's automatic white balance isn't as smart in cloudy conditions, or situations where the light color is similar. While the T7i doesn't look as good when you do side-by-side comparisons, judged on its own, most people will be quite happy with the results they get, especially if you'll just be viewing the photos on a mobile device. The colors pop nicely, skin tones look correct, and it has a dynamic range that meets the expectations for its class. Like most low to mid-range cameras, the default settings increase contrast, which means you lose some detail in the brightest and darkest areas. If you shoot RAW, you can pull out a lot of detail from underexposed areas, though not in overexposed areas. Once again, that's pretty typical for this class of camera. In practice, you can shoot as high as ISO 3200, that allows for relatively low light, like the level in a bar, without worrying about noise or other artifacts. The camera is adequately fast for typical kids and vacation photography, but it doesn't support continuous autofocus and auto exposure on its high setting. The camera doesn't automatically drop back to low or simply deliver a slower burst like it did with the T6i, so if you have it set to continuous AF and high-speed continuous shooting, don't be surprised when the shots come out inconsistently exposed with only the first few in focus. The safest thing to do is keep it on the slower setting, 4.5 frames per second.